What's up guys, I'm King Mach, and today I have a new what if for you. It will be, what if Deku had Cyclops' powers? And without further ado, let's get into the video. We'll start the story off with Deku going to the Quirk Doctor, and the Quirk Doctor not saying he doesn't have a quirk, but saying it'll be a while before he unlocks his quirk. Deku would be shocked and kind of sad knowing that everyone else in his class are unlocking their quirks right now, but he would have to wait. Inko would be very curious about this, but she wouldn't press the question. Deku would go to his class, and Bakugo would just assume he's quirkless because the doctor said he would get his quirk at a later date. Bakugo didn't believe this, and he went on his whole power trip like he did in the original anime, beating up kids and all that. One day, Deku would step in, and Bakugo would say, you want some of this, Deku?" And Bakugo and his henchmen would come at Deku, but all of a sudden, Deku's eyes would start hurting, and a huge optic blast would shoot Bakugo and the other two kids. The thing with Cyclops' powers, he needs the visor to focus them if he wants to pierce something. But if the blast is just coming out of his normal eyes with nothing to hold them or anything like that... Oh, sorry guys, my cat again. It would just be a concussive blast of energy going everywhere. It wouldn't be able to cut through anything or penetrate someone. Okay, let's get back into it. This will all happen while Deku loses control of his powers, destroying rocks, the playground, the ground all around him. Teacher would come and tell Deku, "Close your eyes." Deku would then close his eyes, and he would be scared, asking, "What's happening to me? What's happening?" At the time, they would call Inko, and Inko would come pick up Deku and take him to the Quirk Doctor. The Quirk Doctor would tell Deku that his eyes have the ability to emit some type of energy. And Deku would say he has laser eyes? Laser eyes, sorry guys. And the doctor would say, "No, more like optic blasts." And Deku would say, "What are optic blasts?" "Lasers can cut through stuff. Your optic blasts are more concussive, unless you have something to narrow it." And Deku would be like, "Will I be able to open my eyes anytime soon?" And the doctor would say, "I'm sorry kid, but your quirk seems to be very uncontrollable. You'll have to wear sunglasses or these special ruby glasses to ever be able to see again." Deku will be sad by this, but then he will ask, "Can you be a hero with this quirk?" And the doctor would say, "Sure you can, kid. It's one of the strongest quirks I've ever seen." And Deku would smile and say, "I will be a hero with this. I'll be the number one with this. I'll be just as good as All Might." Time skip, we get straight into the anime. Deku will be walking to school while seeing Mountain Lady and Kamui Woods fighting that giant mole villain. In this scenario, Mountain Lady's kick would just graze him, knocking him down to the ground, while Deku would take off his sunglasses and hit the villain straight in the head, knocking him out. Everyone would see Deku do this, but Deku would run off before anyone could ask any questions. We cut to Deku entering the classroom, and the teacher saying, "It's time to pass out the forms for what you're going to do in your future." I'm sorry, I can't remember what it's called. He would say, "Who are we kidding? We all know you want to go to the hero track. And like I do in all my videos, Eyeball Guy still pisses me off." Bakugo would go on his whole rant about how he's the best and everything else, but the teacher would say, "Oh, Midoriya, you also want to go to UA?" And Deku would say, "Yeah, I've been working hard for this my whole life. I'm going to UA no matter what." Everyone around him would say, "You think you can, but you can't control your quirk." Deku would say, "If I go to UA, I can work on that. But right now, it's safe to say I have one of the strongest quirks in class. I'm going to make him cocky, but not Bakugo levels of cocky. I want to just give him a lot more confidence in his abilities." Okay, Bakugo would say, huh, you think you can... Sorry. My cat's bugging me right now. And Bakugo would say, you think they will let you in? Someone who can control their own abilities, sunglasses? And Deku would say, huh, you think they will let a hothead like you in? Someone who gets off by bullying people because they're weaker than him? Bakugo would look back at Deku glaring, and Deku would look back at Bakugo and start to put his hands on the sunglasses. The teacher would say, both of you, stop it. And then class would resume as normal. We skip to Bakugo walking up to Deku and telling him, you better not go to UA. And Deku would say, or what? You know how many times we fought, Kachan. I've taken you down on multiple occasions. What do you think you can do to me? Bakugo would glare, grunt, and then walk away. Deku was then walking down the alley now. The sludge villain would come at him, and instead of Deku being caught by it, he would jump forward, turn around, take off his glasses, and shoot the sludge villain. The sludge villain would be pushed back, splattering all over the walls and stuff, as if All Might would have done his Detroit slam. All Might would then run behind the wall and say, I am here, seeing the sludge villain taken down, and Deku, with his eyes closed, looking for his shades. All Might would then hand Deku his shades, and Deku would say, thanks, man. Then he would see that this man is All Might. He would say, oh my god, I'm such a fan of All Might. Can I get an autograph? All Might would sign his autograph, collect the sludge villain, then try to jump away. Deku would then grab onto his legs, and All Might would say, get off! And Deku would say, if I get off, I'll die! All Might would say, okay. Then they would land on the roof. All Might would scold Deku for being so reckless. Then, Deku would ask, can I be a hero with a quirk I can't really control? All Might would say, then poof back. Deku would be like, who are you? Are you an imposter? Hey guys. All Might would say, no, I'm the real deal. Then All Might would explain everything about his injury and the fact that he fought someone incredibly powerful. Deku would still be wondering about his question. All Might would look at him and tell him, if you work hard enough, I bet you could become a hero. And what I've seen from your quirk and its power thus far, I know for a fact that you can be a great hero. This would cause Deku to cry. Because even in this timeline, Bakugo would bully Deku. Deku might not show it, but that really got to him. He would cry, and in this scenario, both of them would look over and see a fire. All Might would then reach at his side pockets and realize the sludge villain is gone. So both of them would run to check it out. They would see that Bakugo was trapped inside the sludge villain. All Might would be beating himself up for being too weak. Deku would then run in past everyone else. He would then grab Bakugo's arm, because in this scenario, I'm going to make his arm a little bit free at the time. He would grab his arm, and then grab his whole body, not pulling him out, and then just blast down to the ground, using that as like an engine, what's it? Like, it's hard to explain. He would blast out the ground. This would propel him backwards. This would propel him backwards, sending him flying straight into the other heroes while they catch him. The sludge villain would rush at Deku, but Deku would then open his eyes again and let out all he has, splattering the sludge villain all over the place. The heroes would be left stunned, and after they have collected the sludge villain, they would praise Deku, but still say it was a bit irresponsible to run in there. All Might would then pop up out of the crowd saying, you did a great job, kid. Both of you did. Afterwards, we cut to Deku walking home, and Bakugo running up on him and saying, I didn't need your help, you darn sunglasses freak. Deku would say, oh, sure you didn't. Now, All Might would then appear after Bakugo has left, saying, I am here, and poofing back into his Small Might form. After this, All Might would explain everything about One for All, and all of that. Hey guys, it's really early in the morning. I wish I was in my best mind. Okay. Deku would then say yes to accepting All Might's power. And then the 10-month time skip would begin. The 10-month training would begin. We cut to Deku waking up, running out the door, and going to Dagobah Beach. All Might would tell him that your quirk is quite strong, and I know you're a little bit stronger than average, but you'll still need to work up your body. In this scenario, it would take Deku only 8 months to clean the beach. All Might would give him One for All for those extra 2 months. Deku, first time using One for All, would break his arm, and All Might would have to take him to Recovery Girl to get fixed. Now, Deku would be thinking, is there a way to spread out the energy? I'm sorry, my voice just cracked there. Deku would be a lot smarter and know how to distribute energy, because he's had to do that with his own quirk. Like to distribute energy, enough energy to his eyes, not to kill someone. Okay. By the time 1.5 months passed, Deku would have figured out how to do full cowling. His maximum percentage would be around 5%. All Might would then be very impressed, and for the last remainder of those months, the last remainder of those days, Deku would spend it doing light training and only get to 6% use of One for All. And don't even get me started on how powerful his optic blast will be with his quirk. We cut to the entrance exam. He would still run into Bakugo, and Bakugo wouldn't be as mad as to see him here, knowing that Deku has a strong quirk, but still be mad. Deku would be walking into UA. That's when he trips, and Uraraka would catch him with her gravity quirk, and she would say, "It's bad luck to trip on a big exam." And Deku would say, "Thanks." He would look at Uraraka, saying, "Are you going for the hero course too?" She would say, "Yeah." And Deku would say, "I'll see you there," with a confident tone. And she'd be like, he's really cool. Deku would walk into the entrance hall or whatever. Then he would see President Mike talking about what's going to be on the test. He would mention all the robots, and Ida would still say, "What about this one right here?" And President Mike would say, "That's just the obstacle to get in your way." He wouldn't call Deku out for muttering, because Deku's just laying back and listening to the lecture, or the explanation. We cut to the battlefield. Deku would be in a red tracksuit with the jacket opened up, with the sleeves rolled up as well. He would then try to go talk to Uraraka, and Ida would get in his way, saying, "Are you trying to distract her? Look, she's trying to get focused over there." And then Deku would say, "Are you trying to distract me?" and tell Ida to get out of his way. But before Deku could get to her, President Mike would say, "There are no countdowns in real battles," and then everyone would run. Deku would activate 6% of One for All, dashing instantly, passing by Ida and taking out a lot of 3-point and 2-pointers, and a few 1-pointers, but he's not really going for that. He would use his optic blast to blast at least 13 1-pointer robots. We will cut to Uraraka being trapped underneath the rubble and everyone else running. Deku would run on instinct alone. He would then blast the rubble off Uraraka, run her back to safety, then he would see the robot standing straight in front of him. He would then activate One for All in his quirk at the same time. 6% of One for All. No, not 6. All of One for All in this scenario. And then blast the robot into nothingness. This would leave a giant crater in the ground, going at least 4 miles. Deku's eyes would be hurting very much, but it wouldn't be anything too seriously, because he's had to deal with optic blasts stronger than that. Yes, I'm saying his normal optic blasts are much stronger. I know One for All would boost it in this scenario, but Deku has pushed it beyond anything like that. You know Scott Summers' powers are connected to an alternate reality. I would say Deku would have tapped into that alternate reality's power on multiple occasions, losing control of his quirk and doing something much more devastating. In this scenario, Deku would just be using a normal optic blast powered by a lot more of One For All. I'm sorry, I just need to explain why his One For All optic blasts weren't as strong as his normal optic blast, because he was holding himself back with that optic blast he used. You guys are getting tired of me saying optic blast, right? I know, but that's what they're called, and I don't want to call them lasers because that seems sloppy. Okay, as long as you guys understand what I mean, if you guys don't, leave a comment and I will explain it to you. Okay, anyway, we cut to Deku walking home and getting into his house, and his mom asking, "How do you think you did on the entrance exam?" Deku would say, I did great. A week later, Deku would get his letter. In this scenario, I would picture Deku having at least 90 villain points. No, not 90 villain points. 100 villain points and 70 rescue points, putting his score at 170. We cut to Deku dressing up into his UA uniform and heading outside the door. Then Deku would walk onto UA's premises, walk down the hallway and sees the door and says, "Is this a school for monsters? Man, this door's big." You will hear Bakugo and Ida arguing on the other side of the door and say, "Why, those two?" He would walk in and see those two fighting, while Bakugo would glare at Deku, knowing that he got the top score and being extremely angry. You guys, sorry for all the mistakes I'm making right now. It's very early in the morning. I'm talking 4 in the morning right now. Okay, anyway, they would notice Deku and be, it's the kid who got the highest score in the practical exam. Ida would walk up to Deku, giving his whole, "You are a much better student than I." Uraraka would then appear right behind Deku saying, "I know that stuffy hair and those cool sunglasses. It's the laser guy." And Deku would say, "They're actually optic blasts, but anyway." Uraraka would say, "Thank you for saving me." And Deku would say, "You're welcome." Aizawa would appear behind them and says, "If you came here to make friends, you should leave." And he would still tell everyone to go outside to the training grounds and put on their uniform. We're doing a Quirk apprehension test. In this scenario, Deku would be the one to have the ball thrown at him. Aizawa would ask Deku what is his farthest throw in middle school, and he would say, "At least 70 meters. Without your quirk." Deku would say, "I've trained my body for a while. My highest score was 70 meters. Aizawa would look back at him like, this kid's in decent shape. He would tell him to throw the ball as far as he can. He would then throw the ball with everything he has, then shoot at it with his lasers. Oh, I forgot to mention, he's using at least 6% of One For All. Shooting it with his lasers, it's a concussive blast, not a penetrative blast, so he'll be able to carry it with his lasers for pretty far. He would get at least 910.5 meters. Bakugo would then step up. I'm having them all do the ball throw right now. Bakugo would get his 705.3 meters. Uraraka would still get infinity, and everyone else would place exactly where they left off in the original canon. For the 50-meter dash, Deku would still be going up against Bakugo, and he would get at least 2.5 while Bakugo gets 3.2. We cut to the long jump, where Deku uses 6% of One For All, jumps up, then uses his optic blast at the ground, sending himself even higher than the pit. He would go all the way over it. And then we would skip to the Quirk apprehension test being over, with Deku being second place, Momo being first, Bakugo being third, and Todoroki being fourth. And then we cut to... I'm sorry, you guys, if you don't like me saying cut to, then just tell me. We cut to Deku Uraraka. Oh wait, I am very sorry. I will not be expelling Moneta or Invisible Girl in this scenario, because I like both of their characters. Now, without further ado, we can finally skip to Uraraka, Ida, and Deku walking home. And that will be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sorry I made so many mistakes in this one, but it's very early and I really want to get this out to you. And I've done like 13 reshootings and I just didn't want to do it again. I hope you guys enjoyed it, but I need to tell you guys something. I will only be doing at least 2 videos with my editing. So the rest of my videos from now on will be done in this format, because it is taking me hours upon hours to get all this out to you guys. I hope you guys can understand, but the editing will be done for my 2 best series. I will be continuing with editing for Cartoon Cat and my newest series, What If Deku Had Lightning Breathing or Thunder Breathing. Well, anyways, I hope you guys can understand why I've had to do this, because it's taking me at least 8 hours on editing a day, and that's just to get half the video done. Well, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, and subscribe for more. And this has been King Majin signing out.